it was just announced that Big Ben Roethlisberger, the quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers, is going to come back and play next year. Remember, he missed most of the year this year at an elbow injury. He's been on the sideline. Him coming back next year is a huge deal. There was speculation he might retire. Is he going to come back? Number one, the Steelers need him badly. But number two, there was no really plan to replace Ben Roethlisberger in Pittsburgh. The Steelers quarterbacks, Mason Rudolph and Duck Hodges. I love Duck Hodges. I'm not a fan of Mason Rudolph, but neither of them, and not personally, just on the field. Duck Hodges is like doing the best he can. He's not physically talented. Mason Rudolph, physically gifted, makes bad decisions and consistently isn't good enough with decision making. Neither quarterback was a long-term answer for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And to compound that and make it worse, the Steelers don't have a first-round pick in this year's NFL draft. If they'd had to replace Ben Roethlisberger, they wouldn't have a way to do it. They traded away their first-round pick for Minkah Fitzpatrick, gave it to the Dolphins. So now the Pittsburgh Steelers have a quarterback who's 37 years old, Ben Roethlisberger. He's coming back next year, and they need to find a successor. The good news is this. Jordan Love and Jacob Eason are living and breathing. They're going to be in the NFL draft. They're both not ready to play immediately in the NFL. They're going to fall in the NFL draft a little bit. They're probably talent-wise, arm strength and accuracy, things like that. They're first-round talent that needs to be honed. They need to have, there's things behind the scenes, and they need to have better preparation. They need to have better decision-making, things like that. But if you can get a quarterback like that to come to your franchise who's really talented, do what the Chiefs did with Patrick Mahomes, let him sit for a year, then come in the next year and play well, that's possible. But Jacob Eason and Jordan Love are a great answer for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They should try to find a way to draft him. So I'm pointing out there is a chance because Ben Roethlisberger is coming back, and even though they don't have a first-round pick, the things might fall into place that the Steelers can work out pretty much perfectly for them, where they can go from Ben Roethlisberger and seamlessly transition to the next guy, whoever they draft in the future. So when I saw Ben Roethlisberger was coming back, I just went, oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I know Steelers fans must have been relieved. They seriously need to find a successor to Ben Roethlisberger in Pittsburgh. I am so happy that he didn't retire. The Steelers, remember, he sat out all year, had an injury. A lot of people thought Ben Roethlisberger was going to retire. The Steelers are so lucky that he did not.